Good afternoon. Welcome to Adventures. Right now, we are not allowing tours because of the pandemic, and so we have lots of families that are coming in that are wanting information about the program. So we do a quick little video tour for you, and hopefully you'll be able to come in soon. But this is our front foyer. In our front foyer, we have it's locked by this door. It's not locked right now, so I don't get locked out. But this door is always locked. Our parents get in by this computer. It's a fingerprint scan or an 8-digit code that's unique to the person. So anybody not in the system cannot get in the building without an administrator letting them in. They do have to show ID. Once we're inside, our infant room is right through the front entrance. In our infant room, we take kids as young as 6 weeks old all the way to 12 months. In this room, every child has their own cubby for extra clothes, sleep sacks, pacifiers, things that you're gonna need. They all have their own cribs as well. We have a changing table, and under the changing table is baskets for diapers. You can do cloth or disposable. Either one are okay. You can do breast milk or formula. We do have a fridge in here to store bottles. They have to be labeled. And we also have a freezer to keep spare breast milk if you choose to bring that in for your child, and bottle warmers as well. When you start doing baby food, we have you bring that in. If you can do homemade baby food, you can do store-bought, and the girls will let you know when you run out. In here, we have individualized lesson plans. We call them our baby can-dos. They're on the back wall. Sorry, this is my cell phone. Quality's not the greatest. But the baby can-dos are the lesson plan, like I said. And each child has one because each stage of development is different when you're an infant. A 6-month-old is going to be doing things differently than a 3-month-old and a 10-month-old. So everybody's different. And it's based on their age and what developmental milestones we should be seeing. And the teachers come up with activities and plans to help children achieve those milestones. They also do art in here with the kiddos, do lots and lots of art at this stage, really just letting them explore with materials and things like that. We also have an app called Kid Reports that every classroom uses, And if I can get it up, I cannot. And so the app lets you know about naps, bottles, feedings, outside time. If we do go outside with these guys, we do have an infant toddler playground, but we are very picky about when they go outside. The weather has to be pretty much just right for them to go outside, but we try to get them out as often as we can. They move to our toddler room around 12 months. They need to be showing signs that they're getting ready to walk and that they have to be eating table food. They do not have to be weaned from the bottle to move up. We know that it can be a slow process and we don't rush it. In here it is a group schedule, and our kiddos eat breakfast, lunch, and snacks all together. You can see they've got little tables. They nap at the same time. We do have circle time where we talk about colors and shapes and read lots and lots and lots of books. We do go outside whenever possible. So you'll see most of our kids have extra rain boots here, snow gear, all of that. This is our infant toddler playground. These guys go outside twice a day. And it's only infants, tots, and twos on this playground. And in this class, like I mentioned, they do take naps together. We turn out the lights, we pat backs, we'll rock, there's quiet music playing. And we do understand that they're not all gonna come over here and be ready to take a nap only once. So if they fall asleep in the morning, that is okay. If they need an extra nap in the afternoon, that is also okay. We do have a weekly lesson plan that these guys use. All of our lesson plans are play-based. So what that looks like to you is you're going to see play activities on the lesson plans, but you're also going to see these, which are our early learning standards. And Indiana has created early learning standards for birth to age 5. So that you can see academically what the kiddos are learning on the lesson plan when they're playing. What are they learning when they're washing babies or painting on the easel? We use that all the way through pre-K. From here, they move to our twos room. Our twos room, they will move a little bit before they turn 2. So once they hit about that 22-month mark, we will move them, because in this room it's 2 to 2.5. So it's an older toddler room essentially. The biggest difference between this classroom and the toddler room is that we start potty training them. As soon as they come over here, we start that process. Let me get this light turned on. So we have a tiny little potty for all of them to use, and at every diaper change, we have them sit and try to go potty. We also have ones that are more active in it. We'll do sticker charts, things like that. Our teachers have potty trained lots and lots and lots of kids. So they have a pretty good system down, but with potty training, communication is vital. If you're doing something at home, we want to know about it. If they're doing something here that's working really well, they're going to let you know about it as well. Consistency is key, and so we want to make sure that every child has as much success potty training as possible. So that's the biggest difference in this classroom. Once they hit 2.5, they come out to what we call the open area. And as you can see front to back. So the biggest thing with this is making sure they're going to be able to understand their boundaries. Our teachers use their furniture to kind of divide the classroom, so kids don't really wander off or anything like that. They stay in their classrooms. And then out here, everybody naps at the same time. So it's not like the one classroom is doing music time and this classroom is trying to nap. Everybody naps at the same time. We turn the lights out, quiet music throughout the building, teachers pat backs. We encourage a quiet, calm atmosphere. They do have a bathroom over here. They do not have to be potty trained to come over here. They have their own little potty bathroom that they share with the 3s class. And then you can kind of see they have drawers for diapers, pull-ups, whatever you're trying to do at home. And then they also have their cubbies are over here. You can kind of see how this room is set up. There's take-home folders over here. Once they hit the 2-year-old class, we start doing take-home folders, but that's really for artwork that needs to go home that we're done decorating with, or flyers that go home from community partners, things like that. You can also see they have their little boots lined up right here, and they will change their boots every time they go outside. So we highly encourage extra boots, change of clothes, things like that. When they turn 3, they move to this classroom. This is the 3-year-old class. They have to be 3 and potty trained to move up to this classroom because their bathroom is over there. And so with teachers having to run kids back and forth, it just made it easier to make it so that kids need to be potty trained so that actual learning can get done instead of running back and forth to the bathroom. Our teachers sanitize the toys every night at the end of the day, and things do look a little bare because of the precautions we made for COVID. But this is their classroom. When we're busy, you can see kids running around. They're playing. They've got activities out, all kinds of things. They have fun and they are never bored. In this class, we do have a project going where it looks like we're working on maybe some praying mantises. So that's really neat. They're documenting that every day. Once they turn 3, they are able to go on field trips. We do have 2 buses that have 5-point harnesses built in, and depending on the age group and the composition of the kids in that classroom, we determines where they go. Also, when they turn 3, classroom movement changes and it's no longer based just on their birthday. We take into account their birthday and the Center Grove kindergarten cutoff that determines when they're going to move to the next group. So this is our 4s class right here. And how this class works is that kiddos that turn 3 between August 1st and December 31st will move the week that Center Grove starts school. And then the next group of kids that turn 4 between January 1st and July 31st will move after Christmas break. So this classroom starts small and then it doubles in size. And the reason for that is because we want to make sure that all of the kids have the same academic access in pre-K before going up to kindergarten. And so you can see they all have their own cubbies. They have a project going too. Looks like they have grown some butterflies. Look at their butterflies. Oh, they have a lot of them. Wow. So they will let those guys go in a few days. And with all the COVID stuff and our limited access to our kiddos, we've been documenting our projects for our kiddos at home. But you can see same type of thing we do set up. They have like a home living area. They have sensory and science and a circle time, all kinds of things like that. And then the week that Center Grove starts school, all of these kiddos in this 4s class will move up to our pre-K class, which is back here. It is very odd shaped, I will tell you that, but they do get to spread out to our school age room when those guys are at school. So this is our pre-K class. You can kind of see they have their different areas as well. Yeah, they also have folders. They have their art area. They have things that a shelf for parents, things like that. They've got a quiet area. We're ready for our kids to come back, so everybody's decorated for them to come back. But here, their circle time. They have a calendar. They talk a lot about sight words and things like that. Their quiet area, they've got nice music and things posted on the wall. And they are in here until they start kindergarten. And then once they start kindergarten, they go to school age. And this is our school age classroom. It is kindergarten through 5th grade. During the school year, these guys come in, they have breakfast, we get them to school. The Pleasant Grove bus picks up and drops off right outside, and then Rosa Parks, North Grove, Center Grove, Maple Grove, Sugar Grove, and Walnut Grove are the schools that we transport to on our 2 buses. Miss Morgan and Mr. Houston are my bus drivers. They're also my school age teachers, so they are here from the moment they leave to when they get back. They do homework with them, they take them outside, they get a snack. We are a busy school age group, so they do split them up into groups and kind of divide and conquer those guys. So some of them might be doing homework while another group is outside. So speaking of outside, here is our playground. We have a very large outdoor space, and we are very fortunate to have a very large outdoor space. So as it is fenced in all the way around, we have 2 gates. One gate is over by the infant toddler playground, and it is chained and padlocked all the time. So here's our infant toddler playground. This is 2.5 and 3-year-olds, only for 2.5 and 3-year-olds. And then we have back in the back, we have a dig pit that we're getting some more dirt for. Kids are encouraged to play in there. They're encouraged to get dirty. We have shovels and rakes and all kinds of things. We do have a very large open field for them to play and run in as well. And then this playground is for 4 and up. We do stagger our outside time so that kids are not outside, so that younger kids are not outside with older kids, or vice versa. Everybody's got their own time that they're supposed to go outside, but they do get plenty of time to go outside. We have a gazebo with a picnic area over there, and we also have plenty of picnic tables out here as well. We encourage, highly encourage our teachers to be outside whenever possible. A lot of learning happens just as much outside as it does inside, and we encourage that. We do have trikes and bikes and balls and bubbles and jump ropes. The other gate is right here. And then in the front of the building, or I should say, all of these doors lock, so teachers have to have keys to get in and out of the building. So the only exterior door that is not locked is the very front one. Sorry, you just got to see all those bricks. The last thing I will mention is that as we make our way through the rest of the building, is that we do have a garden up front. It's in the very front of the building, where we're working on growing some stuff. We're doing a taco garden, a pizza garden, a butterfly garden, all kinds of fun things. So again, this was just a very, very short, very, very brief tour of the facility, and I hope you got to see all that you are wanting to see. Hopefully we will be able to open up soon for tours, but until then, if you want more information, please, please, please do not hesitate to call and ask for Erin, which is me, I'm the director, or Jessica, the assistant director, and we would be more than happy to send you more information and talk to you on the phone. Thanks for watching this somewhat long and crazy and shaky video, and we hope to see you soon. Bye.